going to show you a couple museums before we head to the city. I definitely like museums, so definitely in the city we're going to check that out. But there is two museums here in this town, so it is pretty interesting. So we'll show you around, and we'll show you the next one when we go there as well.
This the cell phones.
Yeah, he used to like have to plug you in.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are in the kitchen, and they have like these pottery type dishes, and then my favorite, silver. That's probably worth quite a bit of money right there. The silver alone and something like that. But this is very different. This looks more like 1800s. Got a nice painting up there. So it's a nice little room. It's more of like the den. You have your desk where they could work, a fireplace back there, and then as well as the piano. You know, just kind of like your entertainment room would be today. I actually really quite like it. It's interesting to see how much paintings warp over the years. I don't know if it was painted on canvas, it doesn't quite look like it, but kind of warps over the years. But as my friend Ryan was saying, frames are almost a piece of art just as much as the painting itself. But that's quite a nice painting. I actually really like that. Oil probably as well. And then this appears to be like the living room. You have some chairs for some guests, couch, piano. You can come in here, play some music. They also have a record player right there. So, you know, have some music, have some fun with some guests, and pretty cool. Here we are in one of the rooms, and it's like the 1800s, or it looks like it. And, you know, just imagine living in the world like this. $5 a day. They got the little kid shoes right here. Definitely a much different world, but it doesn't look too far off from what we know today. And this would be the next room. You got a bed here, so that you can sleep, the clothes. Looks like the father's getting ready for work or something. Got a nice vanity mirror, and then your desk, writing letters and stuff. You didn't have emails and stuff back then. And then over here is the bathroom. So, kind of looks familiar. At least this tub looks similar to what we got at my house. Not too far off from what we know and love, but no cell phone. So actually this is 1910. That's probably why it looks more familiar than what I thought. Not 1800s, 1910. So it is more familiar than like the 1800s or something. And then these goggles look really cool. Or glasses or whatever they might be. So it's just your basic stand. Old picture there, probably of one of the. And then we got some sweet pea antiseptic cream, your beauty products, probably for his wife. Just old pictures of what downtown used to look like. It's quite different. Actually, some of the buildings, the tops of them, still look the same. Oh, I know that one. I know where this is, definitely. Alrighty, so we just got back from the Chapman. It was a little small. What did you think of it, Ryan?
It was pretty good. I liked that it covered the history in the post-Civil War era, so late 1800s to progressive era, or early 1900s.
Prohibition era, yeah. It was pretty cool, but a little small, but we'll show you the other museum. Look at all that wood. It's all gonna be paper. Some real art right there. What do you think of those windows things?
I think they're pretty unique. They're definitely something different and definitely colorful for kind of dreary Warren Street here on the East End.
For sure. They are pretty cool when the light hits them. I know a lot of people hate them.
Really? Yeah, something like this compared to Jackson Pollock, like at least there's figures and you get a sense like there's a story going on. Jackson Pollock, it's like just a bunch of splatter.
I like how thick the paint is. I like to paint this thick, although I could never afford that much paint, but it's so thick that it like cracks. It's okay, I mean, this is kind of
cool.
pictorial. You got a person there. This room's really cool. Nice open spaces. Definitely would be nice living in a mansion like this. This room is pretty cool. I like it. I like how it's kind of ambience looking, and it's really nice. This was one of my favorite paintings when I used to come here as a kid. It is Hans Bold Flemish, and it was painted in 1500. So that's pretty old. All about, you know, like 400 or 500 years ago. So pretty cool. Here we're in the library, and they got a whole bunch of books, probably worth quite a bit of money actually, and they got another bookcase over here, so I'd be interested to see what books they exactly have. Got some nice art there as well, there, and then this awesome fireplace right there, so that's pretty cool. This would be a nice place. I'd love to own a house like this someday, so very, very nice. Sorry, it's quite dark in here, but this is like a little kid's room, and one of the interesting things is actually this painting here, and it is a painting of a little boy, and the way they used to dress them would be in like women's clothes or female girls' clothes. They used to have long hair, but that's actually a boy, if you didn't know, Ryan. Mm-hmm. Got a nice painting there. It's a cool room. That's also a cool painting as well. Cool thing is we have Pablo Picasso and a lot of famous artists right in town that you never would have thought. There's that courtyard down there. This room's really nice. You got a huge tapestry right there and another one there as well. Got some nice sculptures like right there. Very, very cool place. You got that. Oh yeah, this one's really famous too.
It's my favorite painting in this whole museum. Well, it's my favorite because when I was a kid, they had a drawing class here at the Hyde, and they actually brought this painting down into the downstairs classroom area for us to take observational drawings of. And so ever since then, it's been my favorite.
Another view of the courtyard from up on this balcony. This would be really nice. And then look at that window. Would you just look at it? Look at all the cracks. It's really nice. Mm-hmm. I like the cracks. It gives it uniqueness and character. We're also in, like, I think this is the last room in the museum, and it's like another almost like bedroom kind of area, and it even has its own fireplace, so that's pretty crazy for a bedroom. And, you know, awesome paintings. Obviously they put more paintings in here probably, you know, as the time went on. And this room even has a balcony that you could go on. Well, you can't actually because it's like blocked out, but that'd be pretty cool having a balcony in your own room. There's like at least 30 rooms in this museum, so it's really, really cool. And they actually follow me on Instagram, which I thought was really interesting. Here is the Hyde Estate. We're in the Durer and Rembrandt exhibit, and one of the nice things about prints is that they're able to just be everywhere because they're mass produced. Not mass produced, but there's at least, you know, 100 of them. So that way they could be in all different types of places, even local places like this. So that's very, very interesting. We're gonna go show you around. One thing I always like about Durer is he always puts his signature hidden somewhere in the piece. Big room, we got but definitely after seeing Rembrandt and Durer's prints in there, really makes me want to be back at school doing printmaking. I wish I didn't do so much linoleum and did more etching, because I can always do linoleum at home, but the etching and stuff is not something that's easily doable, or at least with the equipment that I have. So it would have been nice to have had an extra semester or two to work on that. But definitely got to get motivated. Think of the museum, Ryan?
I thought it was really good. I thought the Rembrandt and
Durer.
yeah, I couldn't think of the name. I thought the exhibits were really well put together, well organized, and